Hello, I'm Sri from CBTU. CBTU presents a course on Amazon Web Services, section Amazon CLI and IAM. Amazon CLI is unified tool to manage your AWS services. You can control multiple AWS services from command line, automate them through scripts. You can manage file transfers to and from Amazon S3. This is the web page of AWS CLI. It's a powerful tool to manage all the AWS resources. EC2, Amazon S3. It can list all the contents of your S3 bucket and you can perform file transfer operations. You can download and run the Windows installer. You save the file. It is downloaded. AWS CLI is open source tool built on top of AWS SDK for Python that provides with minimal configuration, you can start using all of the functionality provided by the AWS Management Console from the AWS CLI. On the Windows, you can run the commands in either PowerShell or the Windows command processor. This is the command prompt. We have installed AWS CLI and that works from the command prompt. We can access AWS from here. We need to configure AWS CLI to work with the AWS resources. We need AWS IAM account to access AWS resources from CLI. Let us create an IAM user to access AWS resources from here. You can access IAM from the recently visited services or from security, identity and compliance or from services by selecting IAM under security, identity and compliance. We have some users here. This is the dashboard of identity and access management. So let us create a user and we have two access types. One is programmatic access. This enables an access ID and secret access key for the AWS API, CLI, SDK and other development tool. And the second one is for management console access. The user can have one or the both. You can configure the console password, let it be auto-generated. Require password reset on first sign in. So this is a good security feature. For now, let us disable this. Let us click next. We can add this user to a group and let us attach existing policies directly to this user. Let us attach administrator access and click next. Let us review. The username is this, access type, both programmatic and management console access. Let us click on create user. Yes, the user is created and we got access key ID. This is required to configure AWS CLI. And you can click on sending these instructions to the user. This is one-time configuration. It is showing a different key ID. So let us copy this and access key. Default region, let it be default. Output format, let it be default. Let us display the buckets. These are the buckets in our S3 folder. Let us create a bucket. These are the buckets in my S3. Let us create a bucket. Let us go with the defaults. Let us list the buckets again. We have listed the bucket here. Let us upload a few files to this. Let us upload a file to this bucket. Next, let us go with default permissions. It's done. Let us list the objects in our bucket. Okay. You can upload the files to AWS S3 and you can download from there as well. Let us upload a file to AWS S3. Amazon S3 CP. We have a file. Oh, it's a PNG file. The upload is successful. Let us refresh this page. Yes, we got it. Let us download this Lotus to local system. So now the command is AWS S3 copy from S3 CBT bucket and the object and the local path. The local path is demo. Let's enter. Yes, it's downloaded. Okay. These are some of these snapshots. This is the link for CLI, the links for the installers, and the reference commands for the CLI. You can list, display, upload, and you can perform lot many options through CLI. This is IAM page. AWS lists best practices to help IT professionals and developers manage access to AWS resources. Create users, create groups, manage permissions with groups, grant least privilege permissions, turn on AWS CloudTrail for auditing purpose, configure a strong password policy, enable multi-factor authentication, use IAM roles for Amazon EC2 instances for additional security, use IAM roles to share access, rotate security credentials regularly, restrict privileged access further with conditions, reduce or remove use of root. These are the best practices. When you create IAM users, by default, it will provide the sign-in link like this. You can customize the link like this with a friendly name always. Let us go to IAM. This is customized sign-in page and we have already customized, so it's asking whether we should delete. Click yes. Now back to this link. We can customize this. Click CBTU, new, create. This will be the user-friendly sign-in link for the IAM users. This is security status snapshot. You can use account ID or alias, IAM username, password to log into the console. This is for adding IAM users, creating a group, adding users to the group. Access Advisor is also available for us. Attach existing policies. We attached administrator access for the user created. This is the access ID and secret key. This is required to configure AWS CLI to access AWS resources. You have to check this for AWS Management Console access for the IAM user. This is AWS configure, object properties in S3 bucket, file uploads, listing S3 objects and uploading files from local system to S3 bucket, downloading files from S3 to local system, adding user for the management console, changing the password on first time login, And this is the console for the IAM user. Thanks for watching.